This is my Marvel Rivals character wish list. Here's 4 characters I think will go amazing in the game and some abilities I think that'll work good with them. For starters, Juggernaut. I think his mouse keys will just be punching, and obviously he'll be a tank, so you know, he'll be in the front just punching people. I think then he can have an E that would be funny if he could grab people and like use them as a weapon. And like, I don't know how long, maybe you could like break him out of it if you just shoot him enough. For his F, I think he should just be able to charge, and like if he hits somebody with it, it stuns them for 2 seconds. His passive, I don't really know. I can't really like think of anything for that one, but for his ultimate, I think it should be just called like Rampage, since you know, Rampage's thing is when he starts moving, he can't be stopped. So I think it should just be a Rampage where he starts running and you can't stop him at all. Even he can't stop, like the key just stops working basically, so he's just constantly running or using his shift button to run, and you can't stop moving. And I think it should just give him the ability to like, for the next 20 seconds after he activates his ultimate, it should just let him push every key. Like he could spam his F key, spam his E. Maybe we could like dial it down to like 10 seconds or something, 15. All right, now for a DPS, I'm thinking maybe Ghost Rider. Everybody loves Ghost Rider, another one. For his mouse keys, you can make his left click just punching and stuff like that. And then you can make his right click just chain whips. I think for his E, maybe you should give him the ability to whip out a motorcycle, like out of fire. You could create a motorcycle out of fire and you can just traverse the map with it. Maybe if he runs somebody over, he does some damage. Not much though. His F, I think, should be Hellfire Blast, like the one he shoots from his mouth. That would be sick. His passive could just be heal over time. And I mean, it's optional. Like, it's also an option to make his passive be like the motorcycle thing. And then make his E the actual like throwing stars he has. Like when he turns his chain into throwing stars. And then for his ultimate, just make it the penance stare. Fuck it. I know sometimes it doesn't work on like everybody because like, you have to feel guilty about what you've done, so it doesn't work on Punisher, people with multiple eyes, stuff like that. But I mean, it's a fucking game. Just let it work on everybody. Who cares? All right. And then for another tank, I think would be Miss Marvel. She'd be a fucking sick ass character. I know it's weird. Oh, why her a tank? But like, I feel like it'll work, you know. So this is why I think it'll work. I think just make your left click and the right click just punches, like a combo of punches, like big punches, small punches, kicks, stuff like that. That'd be cool. And I'm talking about like the good Miss Marvel, like the comic one, not the shit ass one we got from fucking Disney. Fuck that one. And then for, I think the E should just be a hand shield, like she supersizes her hand and they could like take bullets and shit like that. That'd be cool. And then for F, I think she should just like basically stretch herself to jump off of the floor and then make her arms huge to slam the ground. I have a lot of slamming on this thing. It's cool though. So make it to where you could slam the ground. Once again, passives, I have no idea what our passive could be. You guys can help me with that one. I don't really know. And then for her ultimate, just make her super size. She just gains more health and she grows double the size. I know some rooms are smaller, so it's gonna be harder. But like, I mean, it'll make sense. Like, yeah, she could just double, like, fuck it, double her health and then double her size. I know it's be like weird. You'd be like, oh, she becomes a big target, but also she has double the health, so it like it evens out, and she'll have more its area of attack. So just give her that as the ultimate, just super size where she goes huge. And then finally, I know this was a pretty short video, but finally Deadpool. I've been like praying for this guy to be in the game. I think obviously his mouse clicks should just be like sword slashes and guns. Like his right clicking would be like a blick. He just whips out his gun and starts shooting. I think his E, I mean, it's really hard. Deadpool's just literally known for slashing and like shooting. So his E could just be a grenade or a combo, like a special move like Black Panther where he dashes forward with his swords, or just like let's see, just like, I don't know, sword slashes. Fuck it, just make it a dash where he slashes his swords, throws a grenade, whips out an RPG. Any of these options. Next, make his F teleport, where he could like teleport to different spots on the map. It doesn't have to be like really far, it could just be like right in front of him, stuff he could see, and make it like a cooldown, obviously. And then for his passive, I think he has the healing factor. It's weird if he can come back to life and like never die. I think you should make it to where he dies, but not really. Like you kill him and he just becomes like a baby or whatever, and he can run away from them, and like he slowly starts growing up until like he's full size. I know people will be like, oh, but that can be camped, and you know that'll be lame if people camp you and kill you. Just make it like to where you're invincible for a small while, so you can get away. You're just a little baby running away. I think people will enjoy that, seeing a little baby Deadpool run away. You can retreat to your teammates, or you can go hide in the corner, and then you're good, and come back to full health and go into the back lines. By the way, I want him to be a DPS, if you guys can tell. Ghost Rider and Deadpool or DPSs. Finally, for his ultimate, I think a good ultimate would be Dying Factor, where he just gains immortality for 15 seconds and he has infinite ammo and he's just faster and deals more damage. It's really hard to come up with an ultimate for Deadpool when his entire thing is that. I don't know, man. You could also make him like have the Muramasa blade. You can make it like Genji with his ultimate. That would be pretty cool. But those are like the 4 characters I really want to see. I was gonna make a Gambit one, but I'm just like lazy. I don't know much about Gambit, honestly. But Gambit would also be a cool one. But that's my, I guess you could say that's my Marvel Rivals character wish list. I do plan on making another one once it gets closer to the game. Like once it reaches December, I'll probably make another one 6 days before the release. I hope you guys have a great day. And if you guys have any edits on my character wish list, or like think I like a better passive or a better E or F for one of my characters, just let me know.